Today on Guy Talk, the United States of America is the greatest country on earth. Hello and welcome to Guy Talk. That's right. The United States of America is the greatest country on earth. And you know what? It's not even close. You know, there's a narrative out there. There's a story being told. There's a lot of people out there trying to tell you that the United States is not the greatest country. They say a lot of negative things about the United States. Are we perfect? We are absolutely not perfect. But I can tell you what, it's not even close. Now, let me give you an example. First of all, I'm going to go through a bunch of stuff here. I'm going to do it quickly. But what I want you to understand is each category, it's not in any order, but you'll get my point. Let's talk sports, everybody. National Football League, Major League Baseball, National Basketball Association, National Hockey League. Nobody in the world is even close when it comes to sports. Now, I know soccer's out there, and we do soccer in the United States, but that's kind of debatable whether it's a good sport or not, or even a sport, actually. I know. All the soccer fans are ticked off. Don't hit the unsubscribe button. That was a joke. Take it easy. Just relax. By the way, when it comes to the NFL, you're talking to a guy who was a 26-year season ticket holder to my beloved Miami Dolphins. Been going to games since I was 8. 50 years I've been going to games, and I gave up my season tickets. Why? Because I could not get over the fact that the Miami Dolphins in the NFL allowed people to kneel for the national anthem. There is no worse decision they've ever made than that one right there. Who knows? They probably lost billions of dollars as a result. Sports, USA, number one, not even close. 2, let's talk about healthcare real quick. When it comes to the healthcare system and treating and curing life-threatening diseases, America is the best in the world. It's proved in part by the fact that most of the world's wealthy travel here for treatment. Let's talk about education system. Citizens of other nations increasingly want their children educated in the United States. We have some of the world's best universities. We use, in fact, the Chinese government officials, they strive to send their children to the United States. Every year, 160,000 Chinese youth are sent to American schools. They want them here to be educated. Let's talk innovation. The United States leads in every category in innovation. Internet innovation, biotech, and many other technological fields that require out-of-the-box thinking. Where do they go? United States. Why? We are the world's innovators. The governments of virtually every other country in the world want their citizens to be as innovative as Americans. What about entertainment? Whether it's movies, music, the arts, nobody does it better than the United States. People all over the world watch our movies, listen to our music. American brands, from clothing to electronics to food. People want to buy American products. Economics, let's look at that. The United States of America is an economic superpower. The World Bank says the United States has the highest gross domestic product, that's GDP, on the planet. We have the most desired currency, the U.S. dollar. We dominate nearly all economic categories. Let's talk military, best military on earth. We've got military all over the world protecting other countries. All countries fear and respect the power and might of the American military. What about immigration? With a population of more than 40 million immigrants, America is clearly an attraction to the rest of the world. We accept more immigrants than any other country. People risk their lives every day to try to get in this country. Every day they risk their lives to get in. Foreign aid. United States gives more money in foreign aid than any other country. It's not even close. What really separates us? United States Constitution, the greatest governing document ever created. The U.S. Constitution has served and survived the longest time out of any constitution in the world and has provided a blueprint for a great nation. The Declaration of Independence, listen carefully to this, clearly says all men are created equal. No man is better than another. As humans, we are all equal. The opportunities that America provides are equal. The outcomes, though, are not. In life, every day we make decisions. Every person. Some make the decision to persevere. Some make the decision to quit and settle. Instead of fighting through and doing what you got to do in America, some do and some don't. Every single person deals with that. Most end up settling, unfortunately. Outcomes, by the way, are never the same. Opportunities are the same. The outcome's not the same. Why? Because some hang in there and do what they got to do. They fight through. They persevere. They're mentally tough. They make sure they go out and win. Others give up early and end up having to do something maybe they don't love to do. Guess what? That's what makes America great. Outcomes are never equal, nor should they be. Why? Because it's personal responsibility of every person that gets to decide what they want in life, what they are called to do, okay, and then they go do it. That's the beauty of America. When we allow thoughts in our head of blame and victimization to enter in, we begin to transfer our personal responsibility to somebody else's responsibility. One of the things I have learned in life is regardless of my circumstances, there's others who've had it way tougher than I had, and they made it. Basically takes away all my excuses. And here's what I want you to understand. Many of you have very valid excuses. They're valid. Nothing wrong with them. It's true. But it doesn't mean you can't win. You can win anyway. The problem is when you allow bitterness to get inside you, you need to look in the mirror and win anyway. Stop looking for handouts, cutting corners, allowing people to tell you you're a victim. You're not a victim. Why? Because there's people who've been through way worse than you and they made it. Takes away all your excuses. It's up to you to go through the grind, fight through. Every successful person has done it. It doesn't matter if it's business or sports, entertainment, music, politics, you name it. Those who reached the top fought through, overcame all kinds of obstacles. It's your job to decide what you're willing to fight through. Those who keep going are successful. Those who don't end up doing something else. It's a never say die attitude that these great leaders have. Stop buying in and believing those out there who are telling you someone out there is responsible for your success or your failure. It's simply not true. It's time to rise up, to look in the mirror and take personal responsibility and go do what you were created and called to do. God has given all of us gifts and talents. Use them to accomplish your mission and your purpose in life. If you don't know your mission or your purpose, keep coming back to Guy Talk. We're going to be talking about this on a regular basis for you to how to find your purpose, how to find your mission. We're going to help you go get after it. So keep coming back. Bottom line, do it anyway. Whatever your obstacles are, whatever your challenges are, so what? Figure it out. Put your head down and go to work with blinders on so you're not distracted by the naysayers. One of the greatest lessons I ever learned was I have to stop worrying about what other people think. When you do that, you're on your way to success. Yes, I know you're afraid. Every successful person has doubts and fears. Everybody does. So what? Don't settle. Stay after it. Also in the Declaration of Independence, and I want to spend a moment on this, it clearly says that they, meaning all Americans, are endowed meaning given, by their Creator with certain unalienable rights. Unalienable means they cannot be taken away and they cannot be denied. That means your rights were given to you by God. This is critical to understand and embrace. If God does not give us our rights, who does? You see, if you don't believe that, that means you believe man or government does. Government doesn't give you your rights. They were endowed by your Creator. Here's the problem. If you believe it's you or it's government, what they gave you, they can take away. God will never take away your rights. We are at a fork in the road in this country. There are forces right now that want to change our Constitution, change our way of doing things. They, in essence, want to take the place of God and decide what is good or bad for you. You see, if you don't believe in God, you have no higher power to answer to, no one to be accountable to. Terrible place to be, because that's the bottom line. You are not a God. you cannot be in charge with no accountability. There's a very dangerous and scary road to travel right now, and a lot of people are going down it right now. The values, the ethics of our founding fathers, they knew how important it was, which is why they clearly stated that we are endowed by our Creator with these inalienable rights. And that's what I want you to hear today. My question to you today is, where do you stand? Decisions are being made every day that undermine and change where our values come from. Stop listening to those that hate America. That's a bunch of BS. If anyone doesn't like it here, they're free to leave. In fact, don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. Goodbye. Everybody says they're going to leave, but they never leave. Interesting. All of us should have an attitude of gratitude about living in the greatest country on earth. No, we're not perfect. No country is. Yes, we have a lot of issues, and we'll be talking about those issues over time here at Guy Talk. There's a reason millions of people try to get to America. Use your common sense. Freedom, freedom, and more freedom is the reason people want to come here. America, greatest country on earth. Please comment in the comment section. Help us build momentum for the channel by sharing this video. Hit that subscribe button and the bell so we can build some momentum, and we will notify you when our next episode comes out. It will be soon. Until then, God bless you and your family.